Traditions of Anglophone culture. Anglophone traditions are a fascinating mix of customs and celebrations that reflect the history and culture of English-speaking countries. From the United Kingdom to the United States, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand, each country has developed its unique practices while sharing some common elements. Many of these traditions, like Christmas, Halloween, and St. Patrick's Day, began in Europe and have adapted to different places, becoming important parts of life in each country.
That's why we are going to talk about these traditions. For example, Thanksgiving in the United States and Bonfire Night in the United Kingdom are very popular events with interesting histories. Learning about these traditions help us understand the values and identities for these countries and give us a closer look at what makes them unique.
That's why we present Anglophone traditions. Know about their culture and learn a lot.
Hi everybody, my name is Rafaela Moran. I'm 19 years old and I belong to the fourth semester B. I'm so excited to be here because it's my first time doing a podcast and yeah.
Hello everyone, my name is Jan. I'm also in fourth semester. I am 19 years old and this is my first time in a podcast and I'm very excited to be part of here.
Hello to everybody, my name is Vivi. I'm also in fourth semester and I'm really happy to be able to participate in this podcast. I hope you enjoy it and learn a lot. So we are going to present traditions of Anglophone culture. Talking about traditions, tell me Rafa, what do you think is the best traditions here in our country?
Well, I don't really know that much about traditions from the country, but I'll say that the best tradition here is the Day of Death, you know, because it's like you memorize your relatives that have already died. So I think it's very nice. Also, like the food, colada morada, you know, it's very delicious and I love it. So yeah, I think that's the most.
It's
Important.
interesting because in my family, I'm from Tulcan, in the north of our country. My family hates the Colada.
Why? So
I don't
nice.
know, all my family hates the Colada.
But and you?
Do you
Yes.
like it?
No, I
No,
hate.
that's really weird.
You're crazy though.
Okay, so now we are going to present traditions of Anglophone culture, not of Ecuador, as US, Australia,
United Kingdom,
United Kingdom,
Canada.
and more. So, who wants to start?
I don't know,
Rafa.
you know, like
Reference.
I think that there are a lot of traditions in the world that might be very important, you know, but why not focus in the US traditions, like the United States? Because like we are learning English specifically, so I think it's very important and essential to know about American culture, right?
Yeah.
So first of all, I'd love to talk about Thanksgiving. I think it's a very important holiday because a lot of people like get together, their families have barbecues, they have, I don't know, maybe dinner, some dinner,
Yeah.
including turkey, gravy, a lot of stuff, pumpkin pie, which I think it's really nice. But I think that the main idea of this holiday is like to spend time with your family, you know, and being grateful about things because, you know, a lot of people don't have a lot of stuff. They don't even have, I don't know, maybe a home or food, whatever. But we are so blessed because I think it's very important to be grateful for everything you have.
Okay.
So yeah.
Do you think that Thanksgiving has simulations with Christmas?
Maybe because like on Christmas you spend time with your family, but it's a different context, you know. But Thanksgiving is especially for being grateful about things, so that's
Okay.
why they celebrate it and they get together and they are just saying like I'm thankful for my family, whatever. So yeah, I think there are
But in United Kingdom, in Christmas has a um, it's a very small. It's a Christmas cracker. It's a small cylinder that interchange with the members of family. It's very
That's interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so in Australia also celebrates Thanksgiving and Christmas, but these days the aren't as popular as another dates. For example, is most popular Australia Day, even more than Christmas or Thanksgiving, because in this day they celebrate the arrivals of British ships in their continent. Um, they usually make barbecues and picnics outdoors and spend time with family and friends. This day is really important because they marks the impact of this day with the indigenous root. Yeah.
That's right. Do you think that there is any like similar tradition in their country, like here?
Yes, actually, I think October 12th has a similar meaning because it marks the arrival of Spanish ships in our continent, America. But here in Ecuador, this is not celebrated the same way because it's commemorated as Nationality Day. Yeah, but they have some is some similar because of the orange of the date.
Nice. What about the United Kingdom?
United Kingdom that has the same things that in United States. United
Okay,
States.
yeah.
Because, for example, how I say it, the Christmas cracker, it's a cylinder that have surprise. And in the New Year, it's very interesting because celebrate that vary in the region. For example, in Scotland, the How Many Festival is particularly famous. This is torchlight parades, dancing, and the burning of symbolic figures to say goodbye the whole year.
Oh, that's really interesting.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so what about patriotism? Like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna talk about the 4th of July, very common holiday in the US. So I think it's more, it's known as the Independence Day, in which a lot of families go around the streets and they wear red, blue, and white. And I think it's really nice because they show like their love to the country, like there's a lot of patriotism in this day. And like, do you ever imagine this thing in here, like in Ecuador, for example, us going to the streets like wearing red, blue, and yellow? Like, I think that's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, because here in Ecuador there is not a date as this.
Yeah.
So I think this is really interesting. So I would like to go to United States and watch how this date is celebrated.
Yeah, that's really
Yeah.
good.
But now talking about days with a deep context, we have the Kapa Haka festival. This is a traditional Maori. Do you know what is Maori?
No, I have no
Exactly.
idea.
Okay, this is like an indigenous community, and this is very popular in New Zealand. In these traditions, the people like dance, sing. Actually, Kapa Haka means dancing and singing. And in this day, it's very popular watch performance, very emotional and expressive. And the people use body and facial movements to tell stories and share messages. And I think this is really important because with this date share the Maori culture with the community.
There's a lot of stuff about indigenous and something like this, but I don't know, I just think that there are a lot of traditions around the world that have a meaning, so a special meaning from the country, that it's unique. So yeah, I don't think that we can compare, so
So what do you think about these traditions with our country?
in our country,
Yes.
I already told you. I just said that like we cannot compare,
I mean,
like what do you mean?
for example, in with how say Bibi says the ay, haka, no,
Kappa haka.
capa haka.
Yes.
Here in Ecuador, we don't have that.
Yeah, of course we don't.
No.
Like,
Inti Raimi.
yeah, maybe that one will be like a little bit similar
Yes.
to this tradition, but there's not like a really similar like the same,
Yes.
you know? There's a difference between them.
Yes.
Yeah.
What about Canada?
Yeah. Tell us about Canada.
Canada. For example, the New Year also.
Okay.
Nice.
In Canada, the New Year include fireworks, especially in cities like Toronto and Vancouver, which put on impressive shows to welcome the New Year, and also common for people to stand and countdown parties or watch the famous Times Square countdown broadcasts on television. And the Thanksgiving, it's really interesting in Canada because it's celebrated on second Monday in October. This day is an occasion that give thanks for the year harvest and achievements. Family usually gates for a special meal that includes turkey, mashed potatoes, cranberry sauce, and pumpkin. How you say it?
Do you like pumpkin?
No, I hate it.
You hate everything, you know?
Yes.
Anyway.
I only love the turkey.
Actually, I would like to taste all these.
Yeah, like it will be nice to try everything, you know, like pumpkin. Maybe it's not that common
Here
to
in
have
Ecuador.
here, but yeah, right there is like very common, like apple pie or something like that.
Yes.
I think so.
I think pumpkin has assimilated with zapallo.
Yeah, here.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, so what about other countries?
Talking about food, I want to mention some really popular traditions in Australia and New Zealand. For example, the meat pie, as the name said, this is a meat pie, but some people make with different ingredients. And it's really popular also the chico rolls. These are spring rolls with meat and vegetables. And as a dessert, there is a dish called lamington. This is a cake with chocolate and coconut. And for New Zealand, a popular dessert is hooky pooky ice cream. This ice cream is served with nuts and caramel. And yeah.
That sounds yummy, but I'm not sure if I could try that. I don't even know why, but it's okay. Okay, I think that we have talking about food, right? But what about like Christmas? Do you like Christmas?
Yes, of course.
Of course.
But what is the most important thing of Christmas for you?
Share time
The family.
with
Family? Okay.
Yes.
So let me talk a little bit about Ireland Christmas traditions. You know, when I realized this, I was like, this is crazy. I was searching some traditions in Ireland, and I realized that in Christmas they go to swim in the morning. You know, like I think that in Ireland, of course, there is really cold water. So, do you imagine like Irish people going to swim in the morning, like very cold water? Like that's crazy, isn't it?
Yes, those are
Like, would you do that?
no.
No,
No.
right? Like, well, but I think that that's a really interesting tradition, you know, like.
Okay.
But anyway, and also, I'd love to talk about St. Patrick's Day. Have you heard about it?
Nope.
I have heard about it, but I don't know anything about that date.
Okay, I mean, it's not like very common here because we don't really know about traditions from
Yes.
like other countries, but it is held on March 17th, and it was originally was to celebrate Christianity coming to Ireland, but then has become a day to celebrate Irish things and traditions. For example, they go to the streets wearing the ugliest sweater they have. So I think that's really nice and funny also, because would would will you wear your ugliest sweater and go to the streets like that? Will you wear your ugliest sweater?
I don't like it.
No.
No.
That's really
But I think it's really fun,
Okay,
Oh.
it could be funny, but if all the people do the
do
same,
it. Yeah, do it exactly. But yeah, they used to do this, and also they dance and wear the sweater and eat, have maybe some barbecues, and I think that they also listen to music, to Irish music, and I really want to emphasize that I really love Irish music, because it's they have really lovely melodies. Have you listened to this music before? Irish music?
No.
It's more common, it's instrumental music. It's not
Okay.
singing, but just instruments.
Just no lyrics, just
Yeah,
music.
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think that's all for me.
I have one more popular date. This is of New Zealand, and this is Hawke's Bay Wine and Food Festival. And as the name said, this is of wine and food of the city. It celebrates the region's wine, and it's really popular for the people who loves the wine and for the foodies. In general, the people who go to this enjoy the gastronomic of the country and spend times with music to make a festival atmosphere in general. And yeah, I think this is really interesting. Here in Ecuador, is there some festival of food? No.
No, here we
in
don't.
my city,
Yeah.
in Tulcan,
Ah,
there are this festival of food. For example, the hornado.
That's
not.
yeah.
And in Tulcan, all the Sundays, the people do a festival with hornado in small house.
so the people enjoy the food of.
Hornado.
Do you like it now?
Yeah, I love it. But it's not my favorite. I prefer fritada.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I think that we are so mean because it's important to mention that she doesn't like meat. So
Yes. that's
yeah,
right.
so sorry, but
Okay.
it's delicious.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, do you have another date?
No, I don't know.
Okay, so I think it's really important to share the culture and the story of other countries, because this helps us to understand the importance of the impact of this culture. I think that in general, it helps us to understand the world.
Yeah, that's so true.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that's all for today. Thank
Goodbye.
you very much for listening to us.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.